This is Ricky here, and I'm going to start off by saying I am Ricky this year. I've been on YouTube for quite a while now, and I want to thank everybody who has been joining my channel. I'm sorry, when I'm not reading, I don't read these things. Joining my channel, subscribing to my channel, supporting my channel, anybody who has been booking readings with me, anybody who has bought anything tied to my merch, my books that I published, and I just published a children's coloring book too that I'm about to get ready to put out there, and so much more that I'm doing. And also, I want to say that we're going to be doing a webinar, well, webinars and stuff. So that's something that I'm going to be sharing information with more with the real one Real Online Network. He's gonna come on, and he's gonna be giving a lot of information that's gonna help a lot of you guys benefit in your lives and be able to really bring more finances and things of that nature into your vortex. So the webinar is gonna be pretty dope. It's gonna be worth it, and I'm gonna talk more about that later, and also be sharing things up into it where you can be able to actually purchase, you a spot, because this is a spot that you're gonna wanna get, because there's a lot of people on here telling you that you can do this and you can do that, and they take you down this rabbit hole of all kind of other stuff, but that's not what Real Ones Network about. Real Online Network, Real Ones Network is about keeping it real and really helping the people. And that's what we do. And it's a lot of powerful information that will cause people will try probably charge you way more to even get. But with Real One, you're gonna get the real information. So I'm gonna talk about that a little more. And I want to say thank everybody who have been sharing my channel and, like I said, donating or whatever the case is. But today I am here because I want to discuss the breakdown in astrology, because it's a lot of powerful things and a lot of shifts that are happening. You hear people talking about the new earth and all of this other stuff or whatnot nature, and the shifts that are happening and the electromagnetic shifts, and that our ancestors are here, and just all the energies that everybody have been discussing in this forever flowing social media world. So we got a shift that's happening in April. It's already coming to an end, and we're entering May. So there is a massive shift ahead. And it's going to be happening between April and May of 2025 in the astrology forecast. And I want to bring y'all today the astrology forecast on what is, about to transpire into the vortex, because it's something positive and it's something magnificent and it's something that we all can utilize. Okay, it's all about love, power, and breakthrough. Okay, so ain't nothing like having love, power, and a good old juicy breakthrough. So I'm gonna break it down in the order that it came in, so that way you guys can get what's going on in the forecast, because we all need to know what is going on. We're very spiritual people, and we already be in tune to everything. So we like to know how we can benefit and shift from all of the energies. Okay? So anybody who want to come in, please like, subscribe, and share this content. And if this message resonates to you when you come back across this, please do like, subscribe, hit that notification, and share the message with your family, loved ones, your friends, and so be it. Okay? Because this is something that's going to benefit everyone. So starting the rest of the end of this month, it's all about grounding and transformation. Um, on the 23rd, the Sun squares Pluto, a powerful clash between the Sun in Taurus and Pluto in Aquarius ignites a deep period of transformation. Okay? So Taurus seeks stability and comfort, while Pluto demands evolution and change. Okay? So it's nothing like evolution and change. things evolving, things that are happening for our greater good after we've been having things to happen that wasn't for our greater good, at least at the time. It says this aspect challenges outdated systems and encourages embracing authenticity of security. So that's why you see a lot of things being, shut down, stopped, rearranged, revamped because the old system is old now and it's not operating at the high capacity speed that it needs to with this energy shift and this energy exchange. So the old system is tearing down so the new system can operate better. And that's what's going on across the globe right now. That's why you're seeing so many things shifting and changing. And people like, oh my God, because a lot of people have to get uncomfortable because it's a lot of things just happening. But it can look crazy on the surface, but it's really blessings and transformations that are happening. And it's time to embrace your authenticity over security. Okay, that's the energies for April the 23rd. But on April the 27th, the new moon in Taurus, it enters in Taurus. And the new moon is at its 7 degrees of Taurus, which offers fresh starts, focus on values, finances, and your self worth. While Taurus promotes stability, this lunation squares Mars in Leo and Pluto in Aquarius, urging action and transformation. It is time to plant seeds for lasting growth. And I'm always talking about planting seeds, even in the garden. Like if you got a lot of different multiple projects and skill sets and stuff of that nature, you plant those seeds so that way you can start gardening them. So instead of just having some tomatoes, you can have some tomatoes, some okra, some green beans, some snap peas, some black eyed peas, some cabbage. It's like you can plant all these seeds and keep watering them, and once they harvest, you got a full garden that where you're gonna be able to eat for a good old long time type thing. Okay, so it's time to start planting your seeds so they can last forever and continue to grow. And then we got the April the 30th when Venus re-enters Mars. I mean Aries. So yeah, Aries is not out of the waters yet. Aries season is here and it's about to end. But they're not out of the water. They coming back again. That's a fire sign. They gotta come back again to light some stuff up. So Venus returns to Aries, reigniting boldness and passion in relationships and your self-expression. This shift encourages directness and confidence, moving away from past doubts and embracing authenticity. And that's something that you really got to do to make a shift. Embrace your authenticity. That means your true, divine self and doing what you're supposed to do to promote peace, prosperity, and positivity, not harnessing on toxicity and negativity. Okay, though that's the old system. The old system is operating off the toxic, low vibrational stuff, but this new system is operating on high vibrational, upliftment, empowerment, wealth, money, everything running more smoother. People living more in peace and not going back and forth with each other. That's the new earth. That's the new energy shift. That old energy shift just caused people to keep going against each other and staying bitter and not generating and just distracted with things that really are not worth it. So, with Venus in conjunction to Neptune and Aries on May the 2nd, there's a rare conjunction of Venus and Neptune in Aries, invites a deep dive into love, creativity, and spiritual connection. This aspect encourages embracing new definitions of identities and desires, fostering and healing self awareness. May the 4th brings Pluto stations into retrograde into Aquarius. Pluto begins into retrograde motion, prompting introspection on power, dynamics, technology, and community. This period encourages deep, systematic reflection and transformation lasting into the late 2025. And on May the 12th, the full moon in Scorpio at its 22 degrees illuminates themes of intimacy, shared resources, and emotional depth. Expect revelations and accumulations of effort in these areas, promoting healing and release. And on May the 17th, Sun conjuncts Uranus in Taurus. A dynamic conjunction between the Sun and Uranus in Taurus sparks unexpected changes and breakthroughs. So, this aspects encourage embracing innovation and letting go of rigid structures, especially in areas related to values and finances. On May the 20th, the Sun will enter into Gemini. Gemini season begins, bringing a lighter, more communicative energy. This shift promotes curiosity, adaptability, mental stimulation, making it an excellent time for learning and social connections. And then the next approach of the energy shift is in May, which is May the 25th, when Saturn enters into Aries. When Saturn moves into Aries, it is initiating a period of focus on your personal responsibility, discipline, and your leadership. Okay, so there's something that you have to lead in, and it will allow you to be good and balanced while leading. Okay, sometimes leaders kind of have to stagnate a little bit, but this is going to bring you in the balance that you need. And it says this transit encourages building confidence through consistent efforts and embracing challenges with integrity. That's what I'm saying. So you're not going to feel the challenge to be an obstacle. It's going to be a way for you to figure out a solution more this time around. Okay, and these are the key themes for April and May: transformation and authenticity. Those are the two key themes: embracing change and letting go of outdated structures to make room for your personal growth. It's all about passion and confidence. With Venus and Mars active, it is time to pursue desire boldly and authentically. Innovation and clarity is also here as well. Expect expect the unexpected insight and breakthroughs to happen. So right now, expect the unexpected. I know things been looking crazy and shaky and shifting, and they've been messing with us, chosen ones, the spirit, guys trying to, see if they can test us. But we've rised above the madness, okay? So now that we've rised above the madness, even though we've been getting hit and kicked and stumped and everything else they done tried to do into our mental, but it ain't happening. Now we're finna get unexpected insights and breakthroughs. And them insights be needed, because once you get insight, it directs you towards the breakthrough. So that's why I said insight and breakthrough, especially around the full moon and sun and Uranus in conjunction. Personal responsibility is about Saturn moving into Aries, calls for you to embrace and discipline in leadership and personal endeavors. Okay? So it's calling you to be strong willed, strong minded, thinking high vibrational, being productive, watering your seeds. If you've been wanting to work on this project or something, or you thinking about launching some type of business or whatnot, and you've been kind of like staggering the fence on it, it's reminding you to go in and really look into what that is and start flourishing it. Because, like I said earlier, you have a garden. Either you could just let those tomatoes grow and just focus on that one vegetable, or you can continue to plant more seeds in the garden and get you some cucumbers, get you some carrots, get you some snap peas, get you some collards, get you some corn, and plant each and every seed so that way you can water it. So when they grow, you can be full and have everything I'm saying you need in your garden. So it's all about breakthroughs and transformations right now. These systems are shifting, they're changing because we need better systems. And our mind is part of the system, so we have to make sure we're using our mind and vibrating on that frequency too. But I did want to come and cover the astrology for what's to come for the rest of April and May, because it's very, very powerful, and it's something good. It's something great, and it's something that we all been needing. That relief, that breakthrough, so we can continue to keep going and keep flowing. And our angels are very, very much here. They're helping guide us, our ancestors. If you have past loved ones, they tapping you on the shoulder right now. Whatever they got to do to let you know, hey, I am here for you. I am with you. I am pushing you through. I'm making you be able to be in the position that you need to be in, so that way you can do what it is that we need you to do here on this new earth. Because, they said we shifted to this new earth, and that's why things are changing. And you just got to be ready for it and keep thriving high and keep thinking positive and just not worrying about things that are not of, high frequencies and stuff. Because there's a lot of people, I can feel the energies. They're panicking. They like, oh my gosh, I don't know what I'm going to do. I need to see, oh, let me hit this person because our energy ain't feeling this way. And then they want other people to be in their energy because they in their energy type thing. And that's the old earth thinking, you know. And I don't like thinking that way. I'm a person that is like high vibration. If I'm getting hit with whatever I'm getting hit with, I'm still going to think positive about it, seek solutions, and keep it moving. I don't dwell on anything. I make sure I continue to move forward and keep my frequencies high and everything I can, because the way you vibrate is how the outcome gonna always happen. And this energy and this forecast that I just read about, it's not about moving in fear and thinking of I lack. Oh, I don't know what I'm gonna do next. I keep getting rejected. That's that old energy, and it's not gonna do nothing but keep you stuck in the old earth, and you're not gonna be able to shift to this new frequency because you're too busy thinking of what you ain't got, and you think that you gotta get and you gotta get. And it's like at the same time you gotta trust in the divine and the spirit guides to know that everything is aligning for you and that your breakthrough is coming. It's all about how you carry everything right now and what it is that you're focusing on in your system, and that's your mind, and what you're speaking out of your system, and that's your voice. So you got to make sure you're in good and you're high spirit and you're high vibrational, because whatever else, it's not going to make nothing happen and shift and move in your favor. And things can happen, miracles happen daily, all the time. I seen a guy who jet crashed, but he survived. So that's why I said anything be possible. You just gotta really know it and believe it. And that's just one example, because normally when a jet crashes, in the way that jet caught flame, nobody makes it out alive, but the guy actually made it out with a couple of injuries, but he's still here. So that's like a miracle to me. And I've been witnessing miracles and unexpected breakthroughs and stuff like that happening so many times. And a lot of people have been, coming to me and telling me that they've had some amazing things happening within this last week of April. And I know it's more and more that's about to come. So once again, if this message resonated to the ones that do come across this live later, leave a comment, because like I said, when y'all engage, it helps me be able to, come on here and give more and more insight. And I want to get into the healing frequencies and stuff more and stuff like that. And I am, because like I said, this earth is shifting. And you can feel it. I don't know about anybody else, but I can feel it. Some days I can be thinking I'm about to go out and just walk, and then I start feeling it. I'm like, hold up. Like I can feel this earth and the energy shifting. And I be like, oh, and then my body got to get back to, what I'm saying, it's center, because I can feel the shifts. And like I said, we all have gifts and abilities. Some are more aware and stronger than others. Sometimes mine be too strong. I be like, now hold up now. Or if people come and tell me, hey, what you told me, it happened. It happened exactly how you told me. I be like, that's what's up. Gratitude. But sometimes I be tripping and scared myself sometimes, because how accurate my guides and my information gives others. But I thank, and I thank God and my spirit guides for letting me have these gifts. One of my clients told me that. She said, everything you told me, has actually been real and true, and it's actually been manifesting itself. She said, I don't know if you know how powerful you are. I said, you know what? Every day I'm learning more and more on how powerful I am and what I'm able to do and not. And I've been unwrapping new abilities and gifts as well on the way too. I've been picking up some new things. So that's what it said. You're going to be getting new insight and breakthroughs, okay? If you got a skill set that you didn't know you had, that can come through for you and you can be able to make some extra income or something off of that. Um, Insight on what to do next if you're thinking about moving or relocating and you didn't know, what it entails and you just know your spirit is calling you to do it, you're going to get more insight because the more insight you get, that allows you to, put yourself in position for your breakthroughs. So I hope this message resonated. And for the ones that's watching, I thank the one person who did click the like button. Um, like I said, when y'all engage with me, it helps me. I don't, I read people, but I don't be like charging an arm and a leg and a thigh and a breast. I keep it at a minimum. But I feel like if I did get more support, I would be able to really do a lot more. So I encourage y'all, even if it's not in donations, can y'all just engage with my channel, my videos, my content, commenting and all that stuff. It helps me because it allows me to get monetized. And once you get monetized, it does allow you to be able to generate something because this is something that I don't, it's not enough to, take care of things I really need to get took care of in life, responsibility wise. But I do love doing this. This is my passion. I love helping people. I love guiding people. I love giving them insight. So that's why I do it. Some people, they might go and do it and it's because of the income and stuff like that, which I don't think is near enough. But some people do charge way more for the insight that I give people and the readings and the Reiki healings and stuff. So it might do help them be able to just do just that. But unfortunately, I'm not able to just do just this. But when I do it, I embrace it because this is something that I know that I'm called to do. Even though I got 40 more other things that I got to dip and dab in just to make sure I stay balanced and able to give my energies. So, and I don't even think this is something that I would like want to do every day all of the time because I got too many skill sets that I'm needed at. So I like the fact that when I am able to do it, great. But the more support y'all give me, the more I'll be able to do it even more and show up even more for y'all and help guide y'all. And like I said, I'm about to bring webinars into this scenario because there's a lot of information that we have. And there's a lot of people that coming to me like, Riki, I want to start an LLC. I want to start a business. I want to start a company. I have this product that I want to start, but I don't know where to start. And I give a lot of people a lot of information and stuff, and they come to me for a lot of help. And some people don't know how to get websites done, and that's what we do, logos, graphics. I don't, go around and say, hey, if you need a logo, you need a graphic, you need a website. I'm not that type of person, but I'll tell people that, hey, it's on my website. You can go to shop.liveinpeace LLC, and those are services that we do on there. And me and my team can make sure, you can be off running smooth. If you just want to start or you need a logo or upgraded logo or upgraded websites, whatever it is, we know how to do it all. And we're going to be giving webinars out. Of course, they're not going to be free, but it's going to be more worth your value because you're going to be able to come out with, how to operate better because we all know they're shifting. Things are shifting. We got AI here taking over into places and dynamics and stuff. And if you don't know how to operate, you can feel left behind. And I'm packed and loaded with a lot of information. My team is packed and loaded. So, but it's just I don't present myself as Hey, I'm a, graphic designer. Hey, I'm a this. Hey, I'm a that. Because I'm too many things. So when I'm on here, I do come on here to do my readings and stuff. And if somebody was to ask me, hey, I saw your tarot deck and I want to know, do you know how to go along with helping me? Or, is there a service for that? Just if they ask. But I'm going to be giving more of my gifts and my abilities and what it is that I can do as a whole. Okay, so it's a lot to come. Things take time, y'all. Things take patience because it's a lot of people that want to start businesses and they expect for it to just jump fast. They want their business to skyrocket right away, and that's just not reality. You can, start your business, but you have to have patience. You're going to have to take losses. You're going to have gains. You're going to have setbacks. You're going to make mistakes. But you still got to keep entrusting the process and keep moving forward. Okay? You're going to have your good days and you're going to have your bad days. It just comes along with it. Okay? And don't be afraid to ask for help. Okay? Because that's what hurt a lot of people. A lot of people, when they start off on, things or something that they never did before, they hit a tough spot or a rough spot or something unexpected happen, they're afraid to ask for help and stuff. It's okay to ask for help. I was one of those people. I don't want to ask nobody for nothing because if so, they going to start trying to act funny or they might try to say no and I don't got time to hear nobody's spite speeches and mouth. But it's okay, okay? It's okay to ask for help. If you don't know something or anything, it's okay to say, hey, I don't know how to do this. Do you know how you can help me? You know, or hey, I have an idea. I'm just, started this crowdfunding. And if you would like and if you can you just donate? So that way it can help me get this started. Like all kind of things are out there and use resources and things that you can utilize. And you can't be afraid to ask for help if you don't know something, if you don't know how to start a website. You can't be afraid to ask somebody that you see have a website because they're going to be able to help you. So all I'm saying is have confidence in this shift that is happening and these breakthroughs that are happening. And don't take it for granted because you deserve it. You've worked hard towards everything. And when you work hard, you get results. You just got to stand through the motions of the oceans. Because it does be a lot of motions in the oceans, but it be building you to make you stronger. Okay? It be building you to make you stronger. And don't be afraid to reach out and help somebody. If you see that they can use some help in some kind of way, don't be afraid to help them. I know a girl who she shared a poster thing promoting her business, her new business. And I saw that it wasn't easy on the eye and you can barely see the letters. So instantly I enhanced it for her. And I said, hey, I saw that your logo was, not easy on the eyes. And this was because Spirit put it on my heart. So I sent her an enhanced one and I said, this is a gift to you. I enhanced your logo for you. And it's a gift of congratulations because Spirit is proud that you took that step and you went out there and you launched that concept in business. And it is a need for a lot of people. So, if you see people, I'm always doing that. And if I can help in some kind of way, I'm going to help. Like I've seen tarot readers start out and I've donated to their channel, just because I was there, So, one girl hit me one time before she was stranded. I helped. I helped her. I don't talk about all the help that I do for others because that don't matter because I know I'm just doing it out of my heart and out of, what I'm called to do. I don't throw it in their faces later because I've helped them or anything of that nature. If I help somebody, I help them out of the kindness of my heart, not because they asked or because I expect anything back or anything of that nature. It's because I truly enjoy helping people the best I can, okay, without dragging myself completely down. And I feel like you've mastered a degree of spirituality when you get to that level to be able to help people grow and expand and get through whatever. That's why I started Living Peace, because I wanted to find a way to help people. Because if you can help people, it can help this world evolve. That's what an evolution is to me, you know. I don't care if it's advice or anything of that nature, it still helps. Okay? And when I can help people, it helps me too in so many ways. And if I can't help someone, it's okay too. Just like if you can't help someone, it's okay too. But never have bad vibrations or anything of that nation because you helped somebody. It's just like you shouldn't have never helped them in the first place if the vibrations got to be bad. And I have grew up around so many people like that, and that's why people be afraid to ask for help. But don't let one person discourage you from getting to it, starting your business, asking for help, because it's okay. You should be able to do it in peace. It's okay. Somebody might have told you no today, but that don't mean that the next person to tell you no. Keep going. Keep thinking positive. Keep seeking your solutions. Keep asking. Okay? Because there's going to be somebody in an angel or ancestor that's going to say, yes, I can help you. Or I can point you in the right direction. That's still helping a person. Okay? So that's why I said authenticity is way more important right now. You know, being your authentic selves. Because that's another thing that's not helping you, not being who you are. People want you to come and put on a front or act like they got it all together or they ain't going through stuff. People go through stuff. It's okay to be your authentic self. You don't have to hide what it is that you're dealing with, go through, or anything, because it's life. Be authentic. You don't gotta fake it to make it or lower your vibrations because another person can't handle you in your upgraded version self. Because a lot of people be mad when a person has high vibrations and they see their value and they have confidence because they don't have it. So they start growing envious of you because of it. And you don't want to be that person walking around envious of another person. Because for one, you don't even know what shoes that they have or could be walking in. And you're jealous and envious of what they got. So yeah, you can't be that way. That's the old earth energies, okay? All those things is old earth. This new earth, everybody is helping each other evolve and shift and make the world a lot more better and more swifter. So that way we can enjoy more and not just feel like we're just working and going through it and we can't enjoy life. Okay, that's not what this new earth. This new earth is setting us up to enjoy life more and not just work ourselves there. Because that's what our ancestors and stuff had to do. Work themselves to death, literally, and didn't get to enjoy things. So that's why they come back and they help us be able to do things that they didn't get to do. They get to watch us enjoy life and experience new things and stuff. And so we can go back and teach them the new stuff too. You know, they be interested in what's going on. That's why I got my grandma on right now today, because she threw herself out there at me and she fell out of my thing. And I'm like, Grandma, I done tucked you away, huh? I'm wrong. So, you know, because I need her and I love her and I miss her, she threw herself out there and said, bring me back to the forefront so I can help you through this breakthrough in this portal that you so need. So that way you can help more and more people. Because that's all I be wanting to do. I be wanting to be able to continue to get in a position to help as many people as I can with ease and balance. Okay? And there's nothing wrong with that. So, I'm paying homage to my granny today. I always rock my mom's energy with my 222 necklace. I even had put my amethyst away. But I brought it all back because I know this is time. I know that this shift is happening. I don't fought this war. I don't been. So now I'm ready for what is my justice, my just due, okay, my breakthrough. And that's what y'all better be out there getting ready for too. Y'all breakthroughs, because you survived. I know, like I said, you don't had your crazy days, but you survived. You're still standing, and you're coming out stronger. It's just all about vibrations and frequencies. I tell a lot of people to go listen to y'all some vibrations and some frequency videos and stuff. Rekey yourselves, because it's very powerful. I got introduced to Reiki and I love it because every time I'm doing something or I need something to manifest itself, I know frequencies and herbs definitely help speeds up that manifestation. So that's the beautiful thing about it. But anyways, I hope this resonated to y'all. I came up here because I was like, instead of missing out on my pre-recordings, I can just come live and whoever see this while I'm pre-recording, which is really not a pre-recording, but it's gonna be pre-recorded for the ones who's not in here right now. So I said, let me go live and do the astrology thing, so that way I can break it down so people can know what's to come. And if they come back later, they'll be able to get this. I'll be back again. I just gotta go handle some other stuff. But I hope everybody that is watching now, you got something out of this message. If you didn't, maybe somebody else will. So if you want to share it with somebody else. But I wish peace and blessings on everybody. And again, I thank everybody who has contributed to me in any kind of shape, form, or fashion. Y'all don't know how much I'm grateful for y'all. I'm grateful for all the support, all the donations, all of the assistance, all of the likes, all of the shares, all of the comments, all that stuff I'm forever grateful for because you guys help me continue to be me and be able to service you guys and share my energies and my insight with you guys. And I appreciate y'all. Y'all are the real MVPs. And that's why I keep going too, because I know I got y'all on my side and y'all are some beautiful soul angels. Anybody that I've came across path on here, I appreciate y'all. Even the lady who first ever got a reading from me and donated to me when I was doing my readings for free, I appreciate her too because she's still around. And it's nothing like having people that you started with still here and helping you and guiding you and helping support you. So in the meantime, in between time, y'all live in peace and not in pieces.